Somebody say, hey, we want some.
No, 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 no. I, yes, I did say I will use that song for an intro, but I was just kidding. I can't play that song on YouTube. Why? First of all, copyright infringement, and the lyrics of that song will probably get me kicked off YouTube. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Production team. Okay, let's work on another song. Until then, let's let it rip. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of Wrestling Gold Friday Night. Yes, we made it to Friday. Hopefully, everybody had a good week. Hopefully, everybody had a safe week. We had uh, some bad weather come through here, all the way from Florida to North Carolina. I think parts of Tennessee also got hit. Uh, at least the winds and the rain and everything else like we got up here. But yeah, that Hurricane Helena, uh, she went playing around. But yes, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where we talk about the good old days of professional wrestling. Back when wrestling was wrestling, back when wrestling was real. It's still real to us, damn it. Anyway, bunch of stuff to get to today. We're gonna have a watch some wrestling out of Hawaii for our watch along, so stick around for that. Uh, excuse me. I think I need a drink. Oh yeah, let's not forget. Speaking of Helena, cheers to all those people who made it through the week okay. Uh, made it through the work week. Cheers to those who were working on the weekend, and also big cheers to all the EMCs, the medical staff, fire department, police officers, linemen, all the people who rescue people. Thumbs up to you folks for uh, how can I say this? Doing great things out there. Helping folks out. So cheers to all those people. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. But yeah. So what did I get to? Oh yeah. The usual sales pitch here. Where hey, if you're watching me live, appreciate you watching me live. If you want to make a comment on the chat board, uh, ask questions, reminisce on any kind of memories you have of you know any things that I talked about tonight, or just say hello, or just like Joe King said, "What's up?" Hey, what's up, Joe King? I usually say, "What's up?" back. Also, at the end, if you dig it, give me a thumbs up. That's appreciated. If you're watching it on the replay, hit me up on the comments. Ask me anything, or let me know if you remember any of these stuff that I talked about tonight. Hey, tell us what you know. Or, like I said, just say hello. I will say hello right back at you again. Uh, and if it's your first time watching, you're not a subscriber yet, hey, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. All that is greatly appreciated. Uh, anyway, cheers again. So yeah, I think I did get some new subscribers during the week. So cheers to you folks. No, I'm not an alcoholic yet. Working on it. Uh, actually, it's one night a week. Uh, let's see. What shall we get to first? Sometimes when you just planning things out, I don't really plan things out too well. In case you haven't realized that. So especially on the slide thing, I just click the thing. I get things in order, but as soon as I click that button, sometimes I just draw a blank and just mosey along here. So wing it. Cheers to all those people who wing it. All right, let's get this party started. We take a look back in today in wrestling history. Of course, today is September 27th, uh, year of our Lord. Oh yeah, cheers to the Bulldogs. Hopefully, we get a big win. All right, done with the cheers. All that kind of cheer. If anybody needs a cheer out there, let me know. Let me know in the chat here, and I'll uh, say cheers and take a swig. So let's start off with today in wrestling history. Of course, today is, I'll repeat myself again, as I always do, because I don't know where I'm looking at. I need to learn how to do that. I need training in that. But anyway, yes, all these things I'm about to talk about happen on this date, or day, September 27th. So let's get to it. Quit babbling. So here we go. On this date, September 27th of 1975, Maniac Mark Lewin, but I don't think he was Maniac right then. I think he was a babyface. He won the United States Detroit version title by defeating the Sheik. Excuse me. Okay. I had a sneeze come there. Of course, this feud in Detroit that I guess, made a lot of money off of it. They switched the title back and forth Fuku's number of times. Uh, I say again, thought Sheik was pretty cool because he threw the fire. I actually watched something kind of recently this past week where was it? No, I think I was watching Hawaii wrestling. It was one of those best of type deals. Somebody put a bunch of matches together and promos, and there was a cage match with, I don't remember all who, but Mark Lewin, Kevin Sullivan, and the Sheik was in the cage. So it was Sheik and Mark Lewin teaming together in that match, and they called him Mark Lewin, not the Purple Haze at the time. But this was in Hawaii. He was still doing the uh, Kevin Sullivan, what I'm talking about, was doing I guess the devil worshiping gimmick. Uh, Same one he was doing in Florida, he was doing in Hawaii. Also did in ICW for the Savoldis. I was about to say Papa Savoldis. He did there too, but when he came to Crockett, it was like, no, let's try something different. So he became a Kingsmaster. Anyway, quit babbling along here. On this date in 1977, Special Tour Tanaka and Mr. Fuji won the WWF World Tag Team titles by defeating Larry Zbyszko and Tony Garea for the vacant titles. The titles were vacated because former champs Chief Jay Strongbow and Billy White Wolf had to relinquish them because Billy White Wolf was injured by Ken Patera. In case you're, was a wrestling fan back in this time and you're thinking, whatever happened to Billy White Wolf? Well, Billy White Wolf grew up, became Sheik Edna El Casey. So there's some trivia for you. Uh, I had to ask that come Tuesday, huh? Let's see. Also on this date, 1977, Pedro Morales defeated Ivan Koloff for the Southern title in Tampa, Florida at the Fort Esterly Armory. Esterly Armory? I believe I said that right. Um, Also on this date, tragic news. A longtime wrestler and promoter Welch passed away at the age of 75. Roy Welch, of course, was the father of Buddy Fuller and the grandfather of Ron and Robert Fuller. Yeah, the long lineage of the Welches. um, if you want to see a good podcast from a former wrestler and stuff like that, really digs into the histories, especially in his family and the importance of his family in the wrestling business. Don't get talked about a whole lot about the Fullers or the Welches, but watch Ron Fuller stuck or not watch it, but yeah, I think he has a YouTube channel now. It's all on YouTube as well. Um, but yeah, Ron Fuller Studcast, pretty good stuff, pretty informative stuff. Of course, I liked it when he talked about the kind of the hit. I think it was a two-parter about the Georgia wars or the Battle of Atlanta, commercial wars that went down between the Gunkles and the NWA. Kind of a different look at it. So see, there's two sides to every story. You can't really pinpoint it down. So I really want to do something about that subject. Uh, Need to really put something together and put it out there. But one day I will, eventually. Anyway, on this date in 1979 in Shreveport, Louisiana, Mike George defeated Buck Robley. Buck Robley, of course, there in the armband and yellow shirt. Don't call me Yeller. Uh, Part of the stipulation of the match, Mike won the Mid-South Tag Team titles for himself and his partner, Bob Sweet Tan. So, uh, kind of a little swerve there. Not sure. I guess I really should have. If anybody knows the whole, am I guessing right? The Mike George were and Buckler Robley were tag team champions. They had a falling out. They had a match, and whoever won got to pick a partner. Am I getting that right? Uh, and this happened all the way back in 1979. Some things you can kind of rinse off a little bit and make it your own. Anyway, on this date in 1981, Michael Hayes and Otis Sinstruck defeated Terry Gordy and Jimmy Snuka to win the NWA National Tag Team titles in Atlanta, Georgia. Otis Sinstruck was a former American football player, or you know, NFL football player. Spent his entire 7-year career as a defensive lineman for the Oakland Raiders. Was on the Oakland Raider team who won, I think it was Super Bowl 11. So he's got a Super Bowl ring uh, and won a national tag team title. Let's see, 78. So 3 years later, big dude. That's all I remember. I remember, well, I didn't remember watching it as it happened, but I remember a few years ago watching the video and all the build up to it. So uh, didn't spend too much time in wrestling. Uh, Probably had a cup of coffee. Actually read about him a little bit. He was in a couple movies. He was the short order cook in the movie Car Wash, and also even though he didn't perform in the movie, he was actually in a porn movie. I just read that up, and so I couldn't tell you who was in it, but it distinctly said, "Hey, he wasn't a performer. He didn't perform in the movie, but he did play a bit part in a porn movie." So good for him for having standards, I guess. All right, on this date in 1982, speaking of pullers, in Birmingham, Alabama, the Midnight Express, of course, this was Dennis Condrey and Randy Rose, defeated Ron Fuller and Jimmy Golden in a tournament final to win the NWA Southeastern Championship or Southeastern Tag Team Championship. Excuse me. Maybe I need to put that all. Let's see. On this date in 1997, the WWF presented a one night only in Birmingham, United Kingdom at the NEC Arena, drawing 11,000 people. of course, show live on UK pay per view. Was it shown here? Or it was probably shown here, but on late, I guess 2 days later or something like that, or a week later, uh, whenever they put the DVD out. Remember those? I think I still have that DVD. But anyway, on that show, Hunter Hearst Hemsley, we're having that kid. He pinned Dude Love. Tiger Ali Singh defeated Lee Cassidy. WWF World Tag Team Champions, the Headbangers, Martian Thrasher, defeated Savio Vega and Miguel Perez Jr. The Patriot defeated Flash Funk, of course, Patriot being Del Wilkes, Flash Funk being Too Cold Scorpio. The Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal, defeated the Godwins, Phineas and Henry Godwin. Uh, Big Van Vader, or the man they call Vader, the Mastodon, defeated Owen Hart. WWF Heavyweight Champion Bret Hart defeated The Undertaker by disqualification. And Shawn Michaels defeated David Boy Smith to win the WWF European Championship. Yeah, the European Championship, I do believe, was they did like a tournament for it in the UK, and just basically, have everybody go home happy that night that David Boy won it, and uh, I guess Shawn Michaels was like, "Hey, I should win that title so I could be Grand Slam champion." So he winds up winning that night. And this one, uh, yep, DX is kind of kicking things in here, or the original. This is Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and China at the time. All right, last but not least, on this date in 1998, the WWF presented Breakdown in Hamilton, Ontario at the Cops Coliseum, drawing 17,405 people. The dark match, Golga, who was John Tenta, defeated Mosh. Another dark match, Matt and Jeff Hardy defeated Min Teo and Funaki. 8 Ball defeated Billy Gunn and Skull in a triple threat match. I do remember that 8 Ball had a little bit of help from Skull. Let's see. Owen Hart defeated Edge, and I do believe that was the Intercontinental Championship match. I think the night or the 2 nights before, uh, because they were in Edge's hometown. Owen Hart being Owen Hart, he, I guess, flipped the script, or I don't know what happened actually. Not anything behind the scenes, but I think Owen Hart just kind of volunteered and said, "Hey, this is your hometown, Timmy." So Edge did, and of course the breakdown pay per view, Owen Hart, was it the European or the Intercontinental Championship? I can't remember now. I think it was the Intercontinental title. Uh, anyway, Al Snow and Too Cold Scorpio defeated Too Cool, Brian Christopher, and Scott Taylor. Uh, Mark Miro defeated Darren Drozdoff. Justin Brashaw defeated Van Vader in a Falls Count Anywhere match. D'Lo Brown defeated Gangrel. Rocky Maivia defeated Ken Shamrock and Mankind in a steel cage triple threat match when The Rock pinned Shamrock. or I remember watching this with buddies, and we kept on going, "Hey, it's Rocky versus it's The Rock versus Crack Rock and Mankind." Oh, The Rock just pinned Crack Rock. I don't think he was ever on crack. With a name like Shamrock, you just got to. Anyway, okay. Val Venus defeated Dustin Rhodes. Of course, he had trying to shed that the Goldust gimmick. This be called Dustin Rhodes, but kind of fell flat a little bit, or excuse me, a lot. So that he did eventually go back to being Goldust and the artist formerly known as Goldust. Brenda Watson, what's up? Again, we're not We're not matching. Maybe next week I'll get a blue Gatorade or something. Let's see. Billy Gunn and the New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, with X-Pac, of course, collectively known as DX, defeated Jeff Jarrett, Dennis Knight, and Mark Canterbury. Of course, they used to be the Godwins. At this time, they were called Southern Justice. The Undertaker and Kane, and WWF champions Stone Cold Steve Austin in a triple threat match. As a result of the double pin, the WWF heavyweight title was held up. I remember not liking that when I seen it, but the WWF right at that point was in a good hot streak. I mean, Stone Cold was the man, so just doing something like that would draw heat, but not bad finish heat or anything like that. It was just okay. Next week he'll get it back or whatever. Um, so I remember watching. It's like, why they do that? Could have finished it better than that, but it was what it was. Uh, it didn't matter. I mean, Steve Austin was again white hot at the time. Just one of those things where even if there were little wrongdoings, or you look at it and watch and see things where like, that's not cool. That sucks. Uh, that has so much good things to surround the, that sucks. That it didn't matter. It didn't hurt them. Uh, but that was I remember that being a okay pay per view. I'm not sure what Dave Meltzer said or anything, or anybody, Wade Keller or uh, Siskel or Ebert or uh, anybody else said about the pay per view, but I was okay. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. So that's it for today's uh, this week in wrestling history, or today in wrestling history. Excuse me. Uh, yeah, that's kind of going back to the 1981. That was kind of a weird time there. I think it kind of came up when I was listening to social media, where I forgot what started it, but the Freebirds split up in Georgia, and it was mostly Terry Gordy and Jimmy Snuka against Michael Hayes and whoever you get. I think one time Tommy Rich, of course. I think Dick Slater. They brung in Otis Sinstruck, football player, and there to be his partner. Uh, Kevin Von Erich came in to be his partner. I still say go back 1981 Georgia. You can find it. You can probably do it in a search engine. Uh, watch them. They did have a match on TV with Kevin Von Erich versus Jimmy Snuka. Watch that match and tell me what's kind of weird about that match. There's one little, I mean, not weird, like, whatever weird, but it's like one little thing is like, this, something's just a little different. That's all it is. It's a little difference. And any Kevin Von Erich match you ever watched, and any Jimmy Snuka match you ever watched as well. So, uh, I think that when, I guess it was 1982 is when the feud ended. I think there was a match. Maybe they they talked about it in Georgia on Georgia Championship Wrestling, but it might have happened under the Southeast Championship Wrestling banner. Michael Hayes, I think it was against Terry Gordy in a cage match. Uh, yes, there you go, Joe King. They were both wearing wrestling boots. That's it. Probably one of the very, very, very few matches, uh, if ever you ever seen Kevin Von Erich wear boots. Also, uh, Jimmy Snuka was wearing boots. I know Jimmy Snuka did wear boots at the tail end of his WWF career when he put over Undertaker because they kept calling him Phenom. Then yeah, that was probably an Ole call. Could have been. I don't know. He didn't make the Samoans wear boots. They were in Georgia. Or Mr. Saito. But I guess I mean it could have been. I don't know. And I think a bunch of people they did say in other shoot interviews that at one time Kevin did wear boots all the time, but uh, he was just one of these people who did not like wearing shoes. Period. So one day he just forgot or lost his boots and wrestled barefoot and one time and never did wear another pair of wrestling boots ever again. Daddy Fritzman said, "Okay, that's fine." Okay, son, that's fine. I can't do his voice. I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen to it a little bit. If you ever watched the Iron Claw movie, the guy who played Prince Runner did a phenomenal job. But anyway, yeah, they did a cage match, and I forgot who came in, and they was wanting to cut Michael's hair, and Terry Gorey intervened and said, "No, y'all not gonna do that to him. We're not doing that." Then wound up saving Michael Hayes from a haircut. That's when they got back together. I think they did a few little matches on the way out because that was when they was about to move to Texas and make a lot of money for the Von Erichs. So uh, feuding with the Von Erichs. Um, but yeah, I sort of remember that, but I don't know the guy how you really started. But at that time, I mean, Terry Gordy, he would be doing promos. He was pretty good at doing promos. Jimmy Snuka didn't do a whole lot of promos, but he didn't do the wild. I'm just a wild Samoan guy or island guy. Uh, he was kind of pretty based or just normal. Um, was it might have been at home? No, yeah, I watched that next week. By the way, I think we're gonna watch some Mid Atlantic wrestling. So, but I think Jimmy Snuka will probably be on that episode. But him and Paulo Orndorff, of course, tag team champions. He didn't wear boots then. Uh, but yeah, that was just weird. I mean, I think I actually have the tape or DVD of a few episodes of Georgia Championship Wrestling, and that match was on there. I was like, oh, and I even looked at my buddies. They were like, "What's wrong with this match? What's wrong with this match?" And they couldn't figure it out, and I had to actually point out. I just noticed stupid shit like that. Also, ringing entrance music. It's weird that I can remember ringing. So I remember when Kurt Angle, I think that was I think it's a Royal Rumble pay per view. I think it was. Uh, Kurt Angle had a dark match, and he came out to the music that's known him to use now. He came out to that, but before that, the Patriot was there, and he used that same music. So when that music hit, I was like, Patriot? Patriot's back in the WWE or F? But no, it was Kurt Angle in the dark match. Can't remember who was in the dark match with. He won though. It's funny how stuff you kind of remember. Anyways, are we ready for a little watch along? Some what they call it, Polynesian Pacific Championship Wrestling. Now I haven't watched this episode, so it's gonna be new to me as well. So whenever you folks are ready, let me find it. As soon as you're ready. As soon as I'm Whenever you folks are ready, I will do a little countdown. We'll push play. And this is from August of 1986. Should be interesting because and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push play. Oh, there's a volcano. They're gonna wrestle over a volcano. Oh, there's Lars Anderson. If you remember, speaking of Kevin Von Erich, there he is. Matt Morey. Yeah, I would say 86 is one of the best. I guess we're selling some T-shirts or somebody owns a gym in Hawaii. That's some old school shit. Oh, it's just a weightlifting shop where you buy your weightlifting shit. Oh, oh, this will be fun. We got commercials. Oh gosh, Sam Donaldson. I'm Sam Donaldson with ABC News. ABC News. News. What? So yeah, this is definitely. That dude looks like a. It kind of looks like Herb Abrams, but I don't think that's Herb Abrams. Kind of looks like a young one, young Herb Abrams. And that is yes, that is. Oh wow, look at it! Sold out crowd here at the Hawaiian Dome. Oh, here we go. Now we got the subtitles. The most beautiful girls you ever seen. First of all, we got Killer. Oh, so is this supposed to be part of the Hot Summer Nights 2? I remember seeing this on WATL 36. I see. Back in I give it to back in '86. Nobody cared about this thing called the ozone layer. Look at all that hairspray in that here right now. and both these women's hairs. Ref is like, hey, go sleeves for me, brah. Gotta show up the guns, brah. Most definitely. Gotta love the 80s hair, dude. Ah, so spicy versus killer. No shaking hands today, Missy. Let me tell y'all something. Don't mean to bring up today's wrestling, but by golly, these two ladies right here, Nyla, Nyla Rose and Britt Baker, has nothing on these two ladies. Look at this technique. Bridge out of that. Of a JJ shot. Ass shot. There you go. Of course, this is the 80s. You can do that shit. Yep. No, this was well, this was the pre October show where the fans got to dress up like chairs. So it's sold out to the rafters. Standing room only. See, there's somebody standing right there taking pictures. Fan, because it's standing room only. He's taking pictures. And for you, smart marks out there and stuff like that, you're going, oh, why? How come it took so long for women to, be made prominent in pro wrestling? This is why. For every Wendy Richter, or let's use 90s reference. For every Lita, who was very good in the ring, uh, there were about 10 Stacy Keeblers. Yeah, he's a that cameraman is he is making the great the best of his ability to get the up close and personal with the action in the ring. He's like, brah, I got one job, brah. See, this is Hawaii, so you can say brah. Ow, fuck, okay, that could have looked scary. So yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why it did take a long time for women's wrestling to. I mean, give uh what's that woman's name? Yeah, Sarah. Give Sarah Del Rey a lot of credit. She gets a little bit of credit, but uh, she should get a whole lot more credit. I mean, she came in and uh, with the WWE Women's Division at the time, trained them up, and did a great job. I mean, then finally got talent, and once it shows that you can prosper uh, and get young girls to watch it, young women to watch it. Go, hey, I'm pretty athletic. Might be able to try this out. I mean, it takes a while sometimes. I mean, Bianca Belair is a great, you know, uh, legitimate athlete, but it kind of took her a little bit to. And I mean, she's starting to get, a little better now. Tiffany Stratton. I mean, look at her. I mean, she's a legit athlete. Uh, former gymnast, I do believe. I mean, Charlotte Flair as well. I mean, she was a volleyball player. Hey, don't be pushing the referee around. And if you wonder why, also during the Divas era of women's wrestling, WWE, why they had like quick matches, now you know why. This is an example of that. Oh, here we go. Airplanes. This has got to be it. Airplane spin. Throws her ass down. God dang. Wasn't wasn't ginger at all. She just threw her down. Oh, what? Oh, come on. That was an airplane spin. Oh, now we're going for the bulldog. Okay, that's got airplane spin, bulldog. What? What the hell? Oh, that's the leg cobra clutch chokehold. Now, come on, if it was in a Tokyo Dome, that would be at least 5 stars. At least 5 stars. That's because it was in Tokyo Dome. But it's in Hawaii, so it probably got, you know, 1 star. That. But see, folks, look here. Uh, the the lady in the, I guess, the Tigers or brown outfit, whatever. She didn't get kicked out of those finishers. She was pulled up from those finishers. Big difference. Yes, back in the day, the airplane spin and the bulldog were finishing maneuvers. And of course, this is '86. They're on the island, so yeah. Even though they're not in Miami, we gotta do that '80s Miami cocaine look. All right, after the matches, brah, I got kilos of cocaine to sell y'all. Come get it for the wrestlers, dude. Okay, so we got a couple of Samoans here, but not the legendary Wild Samoans. Not sure. This is probably the teamy uh, Samoans. Of course, I didn't know what team he was or Amazon was at this time. But nevertheless, we got, and that's the tribal. We got two tribal chiefs here. Come on, man. And we got the referee with the largest arms in the world of any referee. He's like, I don't know what to talk about, dude. Bruh. Yeah, cocaine for all 100 of you. And I cut the volume up a little bit so I can hear the announcement. But I cut that down. That's Prince's song "Kiss." So uh, the estate of don't want to piss the estate of Prince off. Prince, by the way, was a hell of a musician. Probably one of the I would say probably one of the greatest pop musicians ever. Pop music musicians, not rock, not country, not rap, pop music. Yeah, pop music. Yeah, I heard the music playing. I guess must be get, must get a little bump, if you know what I mean. Like, okay, you motherfuckers, but I'll be snorting my cocaine, brah. Okay, like I said, I can't hear a thing, and closed caption is not on. So, who are these two rascals? Oh, now they come to Midnight Express music. Sam Sampson. So Mad Max and Sam Sampson. I guess that's Mad Max. Oh, he's ready. So, yeah. Hand me a couple of lines. I'm ready to go, baby. I want to wrestle in that ring. I want to wrestle in this ring. Come on, Tribal Chiefs. Get your ass in. And of course, folks, this would be a main event anywhere in the country. This match right here. But they would decide to bring it to you live here in living color, free on TV. The Tribal Chief Timu Samoans versus. Did I hear that right? Mad Max and Sam Sampson. The not so midnight. The uh, the the Dusky Night Express. I don't know. One ring looks like it's slider in the other ring. All right, let's go, brah. Ding ding, brah. And collar and elbow tie up. Okay. The bushy haired tribal chief there. He's like, nah, ain't doing no hip tosses today, brah. Here, hammerlock. That's what we discussed. Really, brah? Not Samoan, brah. Don't push me around like that. It looks like I said, that's Sam Sampson. Not doing too well. I guess he threw it over to the headlock there. It's the Super Mario Samoan. But get right back to action. But call my number right now. and I will say you cocaine, bro. I got the best cocaine in all the islands, bro. When you're in Hawaii, you want some cocaine. Oh, hey, hey, this hey, Miss Mavia. No, not trying to sell cocaine. Oh yes, yes, I tried your cocaine before. It's pretty good, but uh, you know, here Mavia, he was able to get some good. That Samoan team, I have it on good authority. They came from Samoa through the way of San Juan, Mexico. You have their here live and living color. Miss Mavia has the stamp of approval on my cocaine. And don't forget, on October 8th, there will be a match in a steel cage. And up high above the ring in the steel cage will be a kilo of cocaine. Climb the cage, climb the pole, and get this kilo of cocaine on the pole match in a cage. Uncle Elmer is going to be there versus Jerry Lawler. If Jerry Lawler wins, he wins Uncle Elmer's suitcase full of Rolexes that somehow seem to break apart when you wear them. But yeah, he says it's real Rolexes, guarantee it. But yes, the the second what was it one the first hot summer night event that happened in Hawaii, what was a big event. It actually filled up the whole arena. Whole arena. Um, they talked about that on Tales from the Territories, which I did a recap of that. So go back and watch it. Oh, okay. These are not Farmer Boy Epo and okay Max and Super Max. Where did I get uh, Sam Sampson? So these are not Samoans at all. They're Farmer Boy and Larry Brown. I have no clue, dude. I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. Yeah, man. I'm Samoan, man. I'm real Samoan, man. Wait, you San Juan, man. You want a spam burrito? See, told you. Hawaiian, bruh. Spam burrito. You think a Mexican give you a spam burrito? Nah, bruh. A real Samoan give you a spam burrito. Well, Hawaiian. That dude is. I don't know who that. I don't know who Super Mario is in there, but he ain't selling shit, is he? See, on my britches, man. It says Samoan, man. But yeah, he ain't selling shit. Oh, he sold that one though, didn't he? Referee didn't see that low blow there. Oh man, he hit me in my dingus. He hit me in my dingus, man. I mean, some more. Dingus, more. Hell, dingus. What are you doing, bro? Help me out, bro. Come on, ref. You gotta count better than that. Oh, we got a hot tag in there. Guess this must be Luigi. Wasn't no tag. Come in here. Wallop you too, man. Ref, count. This count, ref. 2, 3. There you go, ref. Oh, lordy. It's matches like this one that makes you understand why people would call their shit in the back now. You run that way, I run this way. Hit the ropes, and I do a wee, and I wee. Oh, you hit your own partner, you idiot. Uh-oh. Wait, somebody's not saying eye to eye with somebody. They're about to go to fisticuffs. Hey, it's a Tour de France or a Tour de Hawaii. This is where they ride their bike and jump over a volcano. Gotta love old commercials. All right. I'm so it said you can't tell me those wasn't Mexicans. They kind of look like Mexicans. Heart. See, here, this little fans out there. Me and my old lady. Shut up, boy. Let me talk to you. I got cheated in that match. She choked me. That was a choke hold. That was a choke hold. I would have never gave up to a real submission hold, but that one, that submission hold, ref screwed up. That that was a hey, eyes up here, buddy. Eyes up here, buddy. As he nervously eyes up there. Look at the camera, buddy. There you go. He's trying. Give him effort. A for effort. He's like, whatever we say. I believe you 100%. Yep. Oh, hey, boy. Eyes up here, not down there. You don't look at me in my eyes, boy. I'll kick you out of my mobile home. And we have Mr. Rogers and Star Trek's own Junior play-by-play for this next match. And I want to ask everybody, Dick Wood, would you please be my neighbor? Okay, this might be okay here. This is I guess they shown a clip from All Japan Women's. And see, those women did not give a shit. I mean, look at that freaking mat. It's like, right, those first two matches suck. We gotta get some ratings on this motherfucker. Hey, hey, what you do? Okay, I'll commentate this one in Japanese. What you do? Toyobia! Hey, actually, for the time period right here, this is so far kind of a pretty decent little snug women's match here. Getting grounded, working on that arm. Is that gosh, who is that? Yeah, I was about to say this match right here is a whole lot better than the first two matches. And I mean, like I say, you got to remember in all Japan women's wrestling, they they were really good at the time, really ahead of their time. Slipped her up, rolls her over. There's a Boston Crab. Will that be it? She says, nope. Oh, oh, slipping out. I got the toe hold going. Down, down. Slipped up inside cradle two. You know it's a good match when you see a pair of $1 million knees. Hell yeah. That's it. Held her down for the yeah, second ring smaller than one ring and small rings got cage. Here we go, folks. The match you all been waiting for. Up there he is, Lars Anderson, a member of the Minnesota Wrestling Crew, member of the Anderson Wrestling family. Brother Gene, Brother Ole, and this is Jumbo something. I forget his name. Jump. What is it, chat? Jumbo, whatever. Is that Joe? Was that Joe Penasino? So yeah, Lars Anderson. He was a booker man, if you will, the booker man for the Polynesian Pacific Championship Wrestling. I do believe he already sliced and diced. So about to get some color already. Yep. So that cameraman to move. And see, boys and girls, this is the point of having a cage. Okay, the psychology behind a cage match is nobody gets in, nobody gets out, except for if you have to escape the cage. One of those finishes. I hate that finish. But anyway, and they didn't really need to bring any weapons in the ring because guess what? The cage is a weapon. How's it look, bro? Oh, super. Is it Superfly or Superfly Jimbo? That was his name was. Oh, your turn. I don't feel like doing it right now, bro. But yeah, he was Lars was on the Tales from the Territories episode featuring the the Hawaiian territory. When did that time? Not doing a good job of hiding the blade or hiding that they're blading. Oh, trust me, I don't think Lars Anderson's going to be doing any kind of top rope hurricanranas, monkey flips, uh, shooting star presses, moonsaults, triple jump, 640s. See, you get people who hate each other. You know, they go in a cage to fight, and they ram each other in the cage. You don't need cinder blocks. You don't need chairs. You don't need tables. You don't need no burnt wood from a house. You don't need cinder blocks. You sure as hell don't need. I already say cinder blocks. You don't need freaking needles. All you need is your blade and your fist and a cage. They'll do the rest. So yeah, this I can sort of tell this is one of those escape cage matches, which I hated those. Uh, I'm on 36, 47, 48. Is it an old commercial or looks like a new commercial? Some I will tell the truth. I do have YouTube Premium, That way I don't get commercials. Oh, he's on top. Oh, here we go. On top of the cage. And missed. But one, two. Oh, so I guess it's kind of. Oh, see, yeah, that's. Let me know when you're on 4010. But, yeah, that. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, as much as I know how important I sort of do get into the politics and stuff like that, it interests me. 4010 40 1900 909 997. But one thing I just don't, like, what I don't like is ads. I just want to read the info, watch info and stuff like that, and debates. I didn't see. I seen the one with Trump and Biden. Okay, but I just, especially when it's ad after ad after ad after ad. Uh-oh, somebody not happy with Lars Anderson. You know what's supposed to win, bruh? Biting them. Is somebody gonna help that poor man? Yes. As I was trying to say a while ago, that's one of the reasons especially on like the Sling TVs and stuff like that, I can get away with not having commercials. I mean, Sling TV you can't avoid it, but YouTube you can. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Or is that? I thought Super Mario was in the first, or was in that tag team match. This might be Luigi. So yeah, he was your top guy, top booker, and no crowd. And I think there was like other reasons that the territory. I mean, of course, Vince kind of taking everybody, probably taking people. Nobody kind of went through anymore. But yeah, I do have a recap on the Tales from the Territory, the 50th state wrestling. So yeah, check that out after this, of course. Yes, I am Lars Anderson. Uh, Nowhere near as or famous and popular as Gene or Oli. Hell, not even Arn. I'm way on that toll pole. But I'm here in Hawaii, bro. Booking this territory for the Mayavias. Uh, I think The Rock said some unflattering things about me in his book, which is okay because years later, after he wrote his book, uh, became a huge star, huge movie star. He was one of the producers of a thing called Tales from the Territories, and he had me on there. So we're all good, bro. So I'm gonna sit here because I wrestle at the AWA, NWA, WWF. Okay, I'll admit I'm not half the booker Oli was. Not even a quarter of the way of booker that Oli was. But by golly, I'm on top. I'm a champion. I'm gonna bring all these people in. Oh, the first person out of the cage wins $1,000. Oh, Lars slept. Oh, did he sleep with his mom? For real? I mean, his dad was. I mean, he kind of spread himself out all over territories because he was a soul man, Rocky Johnson. So that spicy killer tomato, is that her name? So that's how he got the booker job. I don't know. I mean, according to that one Tales from Territory, I mean, he did come in. I think there was other issues besides his booking skills. I think he was just another one of those. He was a booker. He booked himself to be a top guy because he knew he wasn't going to go anywhere. I think there was like a FBI investigation or something like that. Not on him, but on Mrs. Mavia. Like I said, actually check out the Tales from Territories and check out my review of it or my recap of it. I even point out where Rock screwed up. I remember correctly, I think one of the knocks Rock made against him, there was another wrestler that was there that's becoming pretty popular. And when it came time to Lars to kind of put the other guy over, Lars wouldn't do it. Lars put himself to win. Well, in case you missed it the first time, we're going to show you the finish again. Hey, I'm all on top of the cage. Snort the cocaine, brah. I go, brah. Super, super. Didn't fly too well. Missed. Together. ABC. Ah, hell of the class. I remember that TV show. The shit dropped from the top was not to the first time. Why repeat it? So you know, brah. Oh, so it's like, all right, they got put on the good match. You're blocking the ladies, dude. Grief, how many tropic cheese are in that promotion? Yeah, I have a feeling these guys are rocking this promo. They're gonna sell out. This promo right here is gonna sell out their arena next week. Meanwhile, we got the octopus hold. Cinched in nice and tightly. Reverse for two. Ooh, thought she was going for a tiger driver. Kinky. Yeah, narrow count, ref. It's 5 count. What? Are you one of those AEW referees? Going out in the crowd. It's over now. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Here she goes, going through the table, going through the post. I think this is going to end up in a double count out. Oh, referee says ring the bell. I counted to 10. The legend himself, Joe Panicino. Oh, there's a fire. Yep, it's the Sheik, Mark Lewin, and Prince Kamala Mala. Not Kamala, Mala Mala. So it was them four against and this must have been after that. I don't know. Ooh, barbed wire. That's real barbed wire, folks. Yeah, it's bootleg Kamala. They couldn't get the real Kamala, but they got Kamala Mala. The Facebook Marketplace Kamala. And this shit drop again. Bruiser Brody. Why did this episode have that? The Samoan Connection versus their Dirty White Boys. Uncle Elmer versus Jerry the King Lawler. Brand X Brand X. Yeah, what was this show? So, now you know, Kamala, the wrestler Kamala, his real name was James Harris. I don't think they were related though. But I remember a tweet that when Joe Biden announced that Kamala Harris was going to be his running mate in 2020, Kevin Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich tweeted, "Hey, I think you did a good job because you were named after a good man." Meaning, James Harris, Kamala. All right. Okay. Why didn't we get all these stars in the action? What the fuck? All right. So, yes, folks. Remind me when I come up with a new or a different episode of a territory or a program I've never seen before. Please tell me to watch it before I before I share it with the world here. And also, I need to figure out some way so I can. I was going to do it today, but I totally forgot about it. I was going to get my tablet in here and put the earplugs on and listen to the commentary as I'm watching it. So if I try to put the volume up on here, I get copyright written stuff like that. But yeah, not the best. Uh, the two Japanese matches were good. Cage match wasn't that bad. The finish was but that was a typical. Not I won't say typical cage match, but yeah, maybe I should play this best of Hawaii '80s classics. That's one of the ones that had like a mixture of like good matches. But my bad, my bad. But next week we're gonna do some Mid Atlantic wrestling. But you did get a taste of all Japan women's matches, and I mean the first All Japan women's match was pretty good. Second one, it gets you in the middle and end up in spots, but those women went at it. They were really really good for their time. But yeah, they couldn't get the real Kamala, so they got Prince Kamala Mala. But yeah, I remember that tweet when Kevin saw it. I couldn't help it. There were moments. I was glad I saw it. Yeah, I mean, you got to see a past his prime Lars Anderson. You always heard the name Lars. Yeah, that should have been. There's a maybe I hate to steal other people's gimmick, but maybe I can do that for wrestling. There's this. I think his name is Jason Brent, and it's like him and his wife and maybe one of their buddies. They'll come over and watch. Uh, and it's the title of the YouTube thing is "So Bad It's Good," and they'll sit there and watch this off the wall, you know, B movie. Uh, a lot of times canon movies. I don't know if you remember that studio. Created some the one that made the worst Superman movie of all time, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. Uh, yeah, that movie studio. But they'll sit there and they watch it and they'll say, "Hey, is this so bad it's good?" And, it's actually pretty good. So I wonder if they mind if I steal their gimmick a little bit and use wrestling, so we can sit there and now here we go, folks. If tell you what, this will be totally uh, viewer's choice. If we're part of where I can do a video, a fresh video, uh, send me a at least an hour long uh, program or something like that of maybe some bad independent, bad older wrestling or something like that, and I will sit here and make fun of it. I don't mind doing that, and I will make videos of it, and I will give you credit for sending me the video or send me the video via YouTube. Uh, you can even or you can put in the comments, follow me on social media, and send me a link to it. Um, I guess I could put my email address out there, but yeah, just DM me on social media, link to the video. Make sure it's like YouTube or something like that. Um, I really don't want to steal nobody's gimmick. I mean, I could make it my own, and just, I mean, like I said, I'd just be using wrestling. So yeah, so subscribers out there or non-subscribers who are listening to this, send me an old uh, wrestling show, hopefully about an hour long, and I'll sit there and tell you if this show is so bad it's good, or this is like really freaking bad, or just make fun of the whole thing. And make sure it's not uh, WWE, because I would like to try to. I mean, maybe if I show bits and pieces and stuff like that, they won't because that the the they'll show little bits and pieces of the movie, think they'll probably do it without sound as well. So I gotta figure out how I can do that. So maybe I can actually put in like little bits and pieces here and there what I'm making fun of. I like how they do it, but like I said, I kind of feel bad if I'm stealing somebody's gimmick. I probably won't call it so bad it's good. Probably, you know, probably just be one of those. Now they're on YouTube, but remember the Mystery Science 3000, where they kind of uh, commentated through the movie and made fun of movies. I'd probably get away with something like that. Show bits and pieces and kind of make fun of it. I have to try that. So yeah, send me something and I can see what I do. And like I said, make sure it's not owned by WWE because they will definitely be like, don't show that shit. Copyright, copyright. Screw your fair use deal. Or AEW. I think AEW's gotten bad about that now too. They will definitely because what is this, episode 25? Uh, I just got emailed the other day. I got uh, which I think it's just bought from some countries or something like that. It's kind of said it had no effect, but basically I got a copyright form. It's like whatever it's called. Hit with a copyright claim for. Remember when I was showed a display of the debut of Hakeem the African Dream. I think I had the volume down and everything, but somehow they was able to kick it in. So even though I try to edit, took this out, took that out, and whatnot, they still hit. Or maybe if you can send me like a how can you do that? Yeah, you can find good independent stuff on YouTube. So basically, point me in the right direction or send me a link to it, and I can see what I mean. If it's independent, they probably not get probably not monetized anyway, as long as those music are in it or anything else like that. And you got my back in case they want to come with my ass. Uh, that's uh, but yeah, I should try something like that or not so good. Yeah, some of it's not so good. Some of it's good. Some of it's not so good. Sometimes it's surprisingly good. You just never know sometimes. But yeah, like I said, you have your assignments. Go for it. Let's see. All right. Do my little plugs here right quick. Every Tuesday I do a trivia show called Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, where I ask 5 questions, all dealing with sport, professional wrestling. So check that out. Share with friends, play along with friends, uh, and all that good stuff. I do a WWE Raw recap show. Usually try to have that out on Tuesday evenings as well. Of course, this this Monday night's Raw is going to be the go home Raw before Bad Blood next week. And yes, I am too cheap to get tickets, so I'll be watching it in the comfort of my home. Checking out Bad Blood. Want to go, but like I said, that $200 price tag is a little too steep. So anyway, also do an AEW Dynamite recap show. Of course, this week's Dynamite will be the 5th anniversary Dynamite. Uh, so they'll probably pull out a little bit of surprise, maybe. We'll see. Uh, I usually have that on Thursdays. Speaking of Thursday, I do a live stream called Spot Show Live Stream. That's every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Friday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Friday morning in India. Of course, this Thursday, we'll do a predictions for Bad Blood, and also talk about uh, today's current wrestling news and all that good stuff. Now, if you're not a fan of today's wrestling, or you're a fan of today's wrestling, but you're kind of young, you kind of want to see how things were back then. Let's see, hear an old man talk about how good it was back in the good old days. We had a bunch of territories and lots of wrestling companies. Got the show for you right here. It's called Wrestling Gold Friday Night. This show you're watching right now, uh, like I said, where we talk about the good old days of wrestling when wrestling was wrestling, and wrestling was real. Damn it. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, that's 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Saturday morning in India. That is Wrestling Gold Friday Night. And back at this camera, so you have to read there. I need to figure out how to do cameras. I'm forget about this camera. I'm talking to my screen because I put my chat right here. I need to put another camera right there. Maybe. Anyway, so I think that does it for me this evening. Hopefully, everybody has a good, safe weekend. Have some fun. Go dogs. Uh, other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. Hey there. Thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray, on X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.